You're alive. How? Easy, in fact. Come and chat if you've got not going on. It is Easter weekend. God, I'm a busy man. God, I'm a busy man. Oh, easy, in fact. Shall I just turn that off? Because that's just repeating what I've already said. Cheers, ears. Alright, it's so nice. Made it myself. Hello, Critical Cripple. Malibu and Coke. Well, posh. You're in the dark. Hello, JMF Aquatics. I'm in the dark because everybody's gone to bed, and I thought, don't need light on. There'll be a light from computer, which there is. And it works, doesn't it? Betsy, how are you doing? Nez Lover. Hallelujah. Lucy. I hadn't done a burp on screen for ages. So, it was a weak one, but it's a burp nonetheless. So today I've been out walking today and seized up. Big time seized up. I'm not fit at all. Vegan realist. Thank you for sharing that out. Not a great gamer. I'll do. Oh look, got my initial on front of this one. Hang on. Can you see it? Not if you can see it in dark. Don't matter. There is a reflection of my screen there, so it's a good job I'm not watching porn at the same time, I suppose. What's everybody done today? Have you done anything interesting? I've just walked for miles. I want to be deep inside you. Ouch. Seems painful and awkward. I'll tell you how far I went today. I did 14,129 steps, which is 6.48 miles. If somebody wants to work it out in American, seems a lot more in America, so that'll be all right if you want to do that. I think Lucy was saying last week that we don't do late night panels anymore, and we should organise one. Couldn't be asked to do any organising today, but we could have a panel if you wanted. Plugging my phone in because I'm gonna need it later on for a bit of Pornhub. Been preparing my zombie fighting kit for tomorrow. It is the day, isn't it? Our local vicar has started writing cryptic stuff on his board downtown. It was so weird, it got people worried. They went to find him to make sure he were all right. He wrote on it other day on Friday night, "We are killing God." They went looking for him to make sure he hadn't killed his family and buried them. Weird. Gibbler, you all right? How are you doing? True story, though. That's exactly what happened. Took my daughter out for Mexican food, deliciousness. Had a strawberry margarita. Get in. I reckon if a strawberry margarita would be like, oh, you can find your way home, can't you? I'm going on Lash. I am the resurrection and I am the light. Okay, let's do some inviting. Copy. Okay, the deal is anybody can come up. It's back to old school, innit? This old school paneling. Looking good, my dude. Great to see you. Great to see you, dude. Jesus saves, but Mane knocks in the rebound. It's true. Oh, a Liverpool win. How good's that? Nerd of the North, sir. How are you doing? I didn't read it was you. How are you doing, sir? Paste. There you go. There's the invite. It's open invite. I think you can have 6 million people on the screen at once now. And if anybody wants to come up, the rules are get to see your face. Mr. Shadow Kitty, how are you doing? I'm getting my second false ouchie tomorrow. Is that some sort of blowjob or something? Is that the jab? Math pig. Welcome to Jesus weekend. I thought you may have burnt in hell this weekend for being an atheist, along with the other atheists, but good to see you. I am the resurrection. And guess what I did? Started doing this. I started going out in back garden, preparing the back garden, get garden furniture out. Me and Mary have a little bit of booze in back garden. I bring laptop out and watch a movie in back garden. Put giant speaker on. Looks good, doesn't it? That it looks like wood on this. It's not. It's carpet. Turn it up full whack. We were watching Shameless last night. It's all effing and blinding it. Bad news. Hang in there. God, been some tough times, but never go up. Gamer, just show me that that's you. Ever phobia about not getting caught out again. Yo, boy.
You're right.
Are you all right?
You're right.
Yeah, I'm all right. You all right? Easy days.
Yes, Hazy. Nice one.
Hello. Look at that. We got the fucking band back together.
We've got all the instruments you need.
Change this situation so we're not all squashed up like fucking sardines.
I don't know how to do it.
There's a button. There you go.
Is that there?
There you go. That's perfect.
You know, sometimes I see people move people around. How do you do it?
I don't know how to do that.
No,
if we can get someone from the northeast of this nation, we'll have all four corners covered.
We would, yeah.
Do we really want somebody from the northeast?
Won't be able to understand them.
Listen, how's it going? On your live show, fucking last week, how many times did I write? Click the link and have a look at the fucking guitar I built. And you were just ignoring it. I was like, I'm not stopping until you look at it.
I know, but I did see it in the end.
I know, but it's fucking ages.
What I driving or what were I doing?
No, you sat in your dining room.
That's just fucking lazy, isn't it?
Yeah, you just wasn't reading the fucking chat, you know. Anyway, how's things?
All right, yeah, good. I'm coming down to see you in a bit.
Nice. Well, like in a minute.
I'm having a chat to people that are coming down to see, and they said when you come down next time, don't get totally wankered before you come and see us. And I went, fair enough. Fair enough. They have to go get me some people. Yeah, they have to go get me some.
Go and do your meeting, then we'll have a couple of beers afterwards.
This little lot of money.
Anyway, listen. You're not going to appreciate until you hold this. You'll never appreciate it. Look at it. I drew this on a piece. I drew it on a piece of paper, and then I made it. Like it's unbelievable.
It's on the seventh day. On the seventh day, Hazy Days created his own guitar.
Yeah, look at it. It's fucking beautiful. Come on, you got to say that's a nice looking guitar.
I've got one here that looks a bit like it.
This is my own design. I drew it on a bit of paper. There's an actual video of me fucking. Yeah, because basically, I did go off the Les Paul sort of style because I knew what sort of bridge and pickups I wanted.
Is that a studio?
No, this is not a Les Paul. It's I'm having a Zata.
Oh
it's not like a copy though, isn't it?
I couldn't see the scratch card because they do a Les Paul studio, didn't they? With scratch card.
Just like this is a sort of copy of a Les Paul, but
the bottom end is
Yeah, you know, but it turned out great. Seriously, like this body was scrap wood. This body was somebody's kitchen. I was driving past a house and they were being renovated, and they were chucking all shit in the skip, and there was a huge piece of oak, solid oak, and I just grabbed it. But
Did you say?
I mean,
Did you say I'm going to turn this into a guitar?
yeah, I told them. Yeah.
Or did they? What did I bet they went back inside and went? There's a fucking mentaler outside nicking bits of wood out of a skip.
Do you know what he said to me? He said, "Listen, mate." He said, "Take what you want. It's going in. Everything's going in a skip anyway. Just fucking take what you want." So I took it, and I've made. That's the second guitar I made. I did make a. I don't know if you remember the Volkswagen hubcap guitar I made, but that was only a 3-string guitar. You know.
That's C6 Steve, innit?
Yeah, that's the real deal. That's the best guitar I've ever played. Like seriously, like I've done it proper. I want you to
when
play
I come
it.
down, I'm going to come down and have a go.
It's the fattest neck you will ever fucking play in your life. Because I got big hands, so I wanted a fat neck, you know. So I just made myself one.
You know what they say about big hands, don't you?
Yeah, big gloves.
Yeah, fat guitar necks.
Fat guitar necks.
A better capability of holding large apples.
Yeah, I mean, I've never dropped an apple in my life. But look how fat the neck is.
It's
Look
got
how fat the
crazy
neck
ass. I noticed how low the action was.
Compared
The
to a
action on that
Strat.
is low as fuck.
Look at this compared to a Strat.
Yeah.
It looks
I don't
strange.
know what. I don't understand. I've played guitar like all my life, but I don't understand how people make them. Like,
No,
why is
listen,
it still in
listen.
tune?
Listen, neither did I. Neither did I. I swear to God. Neither did I. I didn't have a clue. And then I started looking into a video come up saying Luthery or something. And I was like, what the fuck is that word? And he was holding a guitar. So I clicked on it. 3 years ago, I didn't even know what a luthier was. Didn't even know. So I clicked on it and seen this video about a guitar builder. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. I've played guitar for fucking 30 years. Never ever thought about how it was built. You know? I didn't know anything about intonation, about anything. I knew about high action and low action because it hurts your fingers, you know? Like, that's the only thing I knew. The only thing I knew is what causes me pain. And 3 years later, I've built that. And I started on that bench by there. You know? It's crazy. Fucking crazy.
I think you could start a brand.
I know. Hazy Days Guitars.
Oh,
It's got a ring to it.
There's a guy who lives about 4 miles away from me, and he makes guitars in his shed, and they sell for
That's
like £4,000 and £5,000.
Well, do you know the truth? This is the truth of the matter. I know because I built it, but do you know this guitar? I wouldn't let this go for less than $1,000. Like, seriously, this is proper. Like, if you look at the joints, like, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, there's nothing sloppy about it at all. Everything is spot on.
Money. Oh, hello.
Did I ever know you?
Are you going out? Hang on. Drunken daughter's just tagged in.
Bloody hell.
Your drunken daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she just stormed past as well in front of the cam. EMGs or Fishman's. EMG's nice guy, Eddie. Always EMG over Fishman. But that's just personal opinion.
What, I don't even know what that is. Is that guitar talk? Because that's how little I know.
Yes.
You know?
It's guitar talk.
Yeah. See what I mean? All I know is how to fucking play it. Just give me a guitar and I'll write a song.
They're pickups.
Yeah. Oh, they're pickups.
Yeah.
Yeah, and these are the best. These pickups cost 30 quid off Amazon. And they're brilliant. The tuners, have you ever had lock-in tuners?
Yeah, but
No,
yeah.
not unless.
Oh, they're another level. They're another level. These cost 30 quid for the set of them, and it's
but
another level.
Can you adjust them like a little bit without unlocking them?
Listen, you think exactly what I thought. You think that you can untune it, don't you?
Yeah.
That's not what it is. That's what I thought until after I ordered them, I seen the video and I was like, oh, that's what it means. This is what it means. There's a screw on the back of there, yeah. And it goes through the pickup and through the end there. So you've got to unscrew it, put the string through, and then tighten it up. Then you can't pull the string out. It just locks the string in. Yeah, it just locks the string in. I didn't know that either. See this?
Yeah.
See this string tree? I made that out of a bolt. I filed it down. Just a normal bolt. You screw into something.
See, on my other guitars, the locking bit is on the top of the neck, and you lock it with an Allen key.
Oh yeah, on the nut there.
Yeah.
It's called the nut.
Yeah, whatever it's called. Who cares?
Yeah.
Once you've learned what notes, nothing else matters.
but then you got to fine tune it at the bottom, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It's easy when you're playing it. You can keep playing with your fingers, and then you can like tune up a little bit while you're still playing. So it's easy like, but then you get used to that, and then I've got a guitar.
Can you not move your hand from there to by there?
No.
Can't be asked.
Can you go like this?
No, I can't be bothered.
Oh, Mr. Phil,
that's just too technical. I suppose whatever suits you, innit?
Nice guy Eddie. He's in. A nice guy Eddie's got shit loads of guitars. Skywatcher, you all right?
I believe that.
Locking that.
I can't mark me on this nice guy, but I believe that there's a Fishman in my Ibanez bass. But I do prefer EMGs.
Well, I've got a bass guitar by there, and I was going to take it apart. I wanted to build a bass exactly this because I still have a template of that body. Because this is my plan: make a bass with the same body and an acoustic with the same body. So I got a set. You know what I mean? With the same shaped body, but
it'll have a longer neck, of course.
I haven't got the tools to do the longer neck because I had to buy a notched edge, straight edge, which is like it's notched for electric guitar. Bass guitar is like that long, isn't it?
It depends. You can get long necks, can't you? And you can get even longer. You can get 2-octave necks. Yeah,
but you can also get short scale basses.
You can, but they aren't very useful. I've got to admit.
And to be honest, I'm tempted to make a 25.5-inch scale bass. I think that'd be fucking nice to play.
I'm the most uneducated guitarist. I just know. I pick a guitar up and I go, that feels nice. Then I plug it in and I go, that's nice. I was
exactly the same. I was exactly the same, like fucking 3 years ago. Exactly the same.
Well,
I'm still a bit like,
if you can pick a guitar up and make it sound awful, bass player. Straight away.
A drummer.
Bass will do fine.
Yeah. I can. Yeah.
That's probably the hardest instrument, I'd say, actually, to learn is the drums in a band.
I think it's just what you're attracted to. If you're attracted to an instrument, then you'll dedicate yourself to play it, and then every other instrument seems difficult. You're like, that seems a bit.
I think if you're a drummer,
musicians though who have to use 4, right? A guitarist, 2 hands, drummer, 2 hands and both feet, and it can be all 4 different rhythms they're playing at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't walk in a fucking straight line though. They're fucked.
Like there's 2 types of drummers, isn't there? There's a drummer that can just keep the beat, and there's one that likes to do tricky fills. The one that can do tricky fills, it's in him. Like he knows what he's doing proper. You know what I mean? Like it's a.
We had a drummer who one of the songs he had to learn were a double bass kick drum song. So it got he totally refused to use a double pedal. He was like, I'm not having it, I'm not doing it. and he learnt to do it with 1 foot. It was like someone has sped up his foot. We're all sat behind his kit watching him. Just, he were not having it. It's not how you play drums, so he weren't doing it. And he played in a heavy metal band, and he played like Buddy Rich. Like holds his stick like that and goes.
Yeah.
Played heavy metal, and it was loud as all.
Do any of your kids play instruments?
No.
None of them.
Not interested. Don't have patience to learn.
My 4-year-old is a fucking proper bona fide rock star already.
Get in.
Like he's the real deal. Seriously. Like I got some videos of him which will blow your mind. You want to see he's trying to play chords, and he wants to know what chords are and what I'm playing, and he's unbelievable. And my oldest boy plays pretty good now as well. They both
don't think anybody else in my. I think they've all got the mum's like attention span, where if you don't work straight away, then they're off.
Yeah, that's the thing. It do take dedication.
I call it being thick.
Well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body.
Yeah, what was that thing you wanted to do? You wanted to record a tune, but you were using some shitty software.
Has he been on about that with you as well?
Oh,
No,
is he trying to sell it to you?
No, Hazy, when did he talk about this with you?
I can't remember. I mean, he talks so much shit all the time.
This piece of shit owes me a mask and a recording of Money for Nothing on guitar from like 6 months ago.
Yeah,
remember that got a good one? No, there's no buts, my friend.
This computer that I'm on, I put all the software on it, and this computer's its memory's too cabbaged to do it. So when I record something, it records it, and then when I try to record the next track, it's all out of time. And so then when you're listening back on the headphones, you start playing along with what you're listening back to record your next track. The headphone thing jumps, and it's like, you fucking wanker.
Yeah, that's shit. You need to come down here because I got like a proper fucking recording studio. You know?
Yeah.
My mate records on some little shitty netbook. And that's like literally got no memory or nothing. And that's fine. I did vocals this is about a year ago, but it took it absolutely fine. And it was like a £200 netbook that he got from like Aldi or some shit. Genuinely.
No, this is not.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, they do like. Well, I'm not saying it was Aldi, but I'm saying it was like some Sunday special he got from some.
No, I don't know whether he's doing it on a fucking what do you call it, notebook. You need a bit of power, you know.
I'm going to get another laptop, but I'm sort of waiting until I see whether I can be arsed, really.
You're a talented musician. You if you can play an instrument, God's gift. You gifted yourself, Jesus Christ.
Listen, there's two types of people in this world. There's doers and there's don't-ers. Choose which one you want to be.
I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna wait till somebody else do it for me.
Oh no, that's not. You can't don't and do at the same time.
It's going to be beautiful.
I learned the riff, and I played it a couple of times, and you were never around, and now I forgot it.
Fuck off.
I fucking played it. I played it.
You chat some breeze. I was never around. Hazy, does he do this with you?
No, well, he do talk a lot of shit.
He talks so much guff. I love it.
It sounds a bit like this. Hello?
Oh, duet. Awesome.
It sounds like this. Ready?
Yes,
Ready?
my friend. He's just going to put his middle finger up.
It's something like that. But I forgot it.
Oh, this is awesome. No, Eve.
That's it.
Let me
You
go
should
and
just
hang on.
you should make it your own.
It sounds very bluesy, does that?
I'm on a bass. So it's definitely it's in the key of E octave, is it?
I can't remember where I played it. I'll have to go get it back. E.
Yeah, it is E octave. All right, thank you. Got some in-store microwave ovens, got some kitchen deliveries, so we got some movies, refrigerators.
Look at what I'm drinking.
Malibu. I knew that was Malibu before you even brought it up. Fucking knew it.
It's
There's only one
well
bottle
good.
like that. Yeah.
It's well good. But even when you go to Spain and you go up to bar and you go, I'll have a Malibu and Coke. Even people in Spain look at you as if you're gay.
Yes, that tastes stuff. Well, I've got some of it. It's definitely got G&A in there somewhere.
It sounds
Do you,
like
do you think it's possible to actually jam in live time?
No, tried it.
no. There's a channel called Jammer, and it's like jam and then 2 hours. And we set the band up for a lockdown rehearsal. It was dreadful.
So there you go. I figured out the bass for it.
Look at them yo-yos, that's the way they do it. You play the guitar on the MTV.
HIV.
That ain't working, that's the way they do it. Get your money for nothing and your checks for free.
That's the way we do it, baby. Gonna stick a finger in my bum.
Listen, we can have a good little jam, can we?
I don't know. I'm only a meager bass player.
Oh no, listen, we'd still let you in, you know. You could play your part and you could do backing vocals for me. How's that sound?
That's it for me. I'll just stand here at the back, just.
No, but you could funk it up a little bit, can you? You know?
Yeah, maybe.
You guys make me want to sing my guitar. Fucking get it out. All play together.
Elton John ate lots of sausage.
What was you playing?
That was, hang on.
What key's that in? C.
Hang on, I'm trying to think what song it is. That's a Man Who Sold the World, isn't it?
Oh, that's the Blue Eye guy. What's his name? David Bowie. That's a David Bowie song. But Kurt Cobain covered it as well.
Yeah. He did. He did.
I used to know that
Oh,
song.
and never a big Bowie fan.
Say that again,
Neither was
Mr.
I.
God.
Neither was I. But if you look back at his stuff now, he was pretty fucking genius.
So
Really.
he wrote some really good songs and then spoiled them by singing them himself.
No, you gotta appreciate it. It's an art. It's his art, isn't it? You know, he's very fucking out there.
I was learning that Ziggy Stardust thing over week because that's got a cool riff to it.
What, Ziggy played guitar? That one?
Yeah, and that's quite a good riff, and I can't imagine he wrote it.
Ziggy play guitar.
He goes. So G, yeah, and then down from so, yeah, and then C, and then A.
Then walk it to an A minor.
Yeah, walk it down to A. So it goes. And I thought, that's quite good. And I've never learned that, but like a couple of weeks ago, I thought I'm going to learn that. And that song's really easy. Ziggy play guitar. You played that song when you played it. And then C.
Is E minor? Is after the B minor? Is it E minor?
Yeah, that is right.
So it goes from G to B minor, and then C.
And the spiders
turn
with
light
massive
on.
pockets.
Ziggy plays guitar.
Hang on.
There's all these little rundowns in between.
What?
In between, there's all these little rundowns in between chords. So it goes, Ziggy plays guitar, and he's a bit of a knobhead.
No, is that ain't that the bass that does that?
Huh?
Hang on.
Is it what? Hello, GS9.
Yeah.
Hello, Andy. Whatever. You see, we're just three guys in
One cup
on a live stream, and we're not really cabbaged, right? And we can't work this out between us. So how did them lot do it when they were all off the faces on drugs?
Listen, I'm a little bit cabbage.
I am a little bit.
Ziggy play guitar.
Ziggy play guitar.
that, he goes around that once. He goes, Ziggy plays guitar. He's a bit of a knobhead and a fat knocker. And then it goes, and then to G again. And then it goes, runs down to E minor. I don't know why it does that.
What happens when it's E minor? What part's that?
No fucker gets that.
Ziggy plays guitar. He's a bit of a knobhead.
He's a break and
Listen.
But after that,
The
after
joy
that
of
E,
the bass player.
then it
I'm
goes-
just waiting here. Done. Go on.
and then after that C, after that E, it goes to C and then to D to finish it off. So
Yeah.
it goes,
I can imagine the
Ziggy
D.
plays. He's a bit of a cock sausage, and he hangs around bars, wearing his tights, and being a cunt, and annoying people, 'cause Ziggy is a knobhead. Oh, and then it goes down.
What is? Yeah. Bam, 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 bam.
Plays guitar. Is it D then C?
No, C then D. Because then it's chorus. What is the name of spiders?
That was Kaylee by Marillion Haley days.
What was it?
Maybe-
Maybe fucking Kaylee by Marillion, the intro.
I just made it up. I can't even remember what I done. I just made it up.
Maybe they're all in the same room going, can you be quiet? We're trying to write a song over here.
Yeah,
They all
maybe.
just did the same thing.
Do you remember sausages sitting in our public halls? By the way, I didn't mean to sniff your fart. Hey, is it too late to say I'm sorry?
We're down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans. Back up in the woods among those evergreens. Stood a log cabin made above the woods. There lived a country boy, his name was Johnny B. Good. Never ever learned to read or write so well, but he could play his guitar just like a ringing a bell. Go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go.
Wear a
Go,
condom.
Johnny, go, go, go.
Wear a
Go,
condom.
Johnny, go, go, go.
Wear a
Go,
condom.
Johnny, go, go, go.
Wear a condom. Extra thick size.
Carry his guitar in a gunny sack, go sit beneath a tree by the railroad tracks. And you need to see him sitting in the shade, strumming with the rhythm at the driver's lane. People passing by would they would stop and say, "Whoa, how would that little country boy could play? Go, 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 Johnny, go, go, go."
Extra large
Go,
size.
Johnny, go, go, go.
Ribbed
Go, Johnny, go, go, go.
for her
Go,
pleasure.
Johnny, go, go, go.
Extra comfort.
Johnny, be good.
Johnny, keep it excited, baby. Johnny, keep it excited, baby.
Mama told him someday he would be a man. He would be the leader of a big old band. And any people coming from miles around, he'd play plays music till the sun goes down. Maybe some days there'll be any light saying Johnny be good tonight. Go, 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 go. Go, Johnny, 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 go, go, go. Say, Johnny,
Oh, I didn't know where it was going. It's just me in the background, like a typical boring ass cunt bass player. I'm just going, hey guys.
I wonder how we're going to
me
look
out.
back at this and see how actually in time that was. Not.
it's going to be terrible. Because I couldn't hear anyone other than myself.
I could hear the good
did-
one. I could just about over you. Not much though.
Yeah, but
We
each of us
set up
it must be okay. What?
we set up a live rehearsal in lockdown. We set up this live rehearsal in lockdown, and we all got together and set all this kit up at home. And then we started. It was absolutely dreadful. We were like, "Fuck it, let's just go down to each other's houses."
Kaylee, is it too late to say I'm sorry?
I don't know what it's called. You know when he plays that live, or he probably don't play it, but when he does it, I play it like in a harmony to another guitarist I got. But actually, he does this. He goes, and he bends this string.
Is one of you out of tune on your D string, or is it me?
Might be me. It's you, me, and Izzy in the same key.
Oh yeah, I'm about a quarter out. There we go. Hang on. Bear with.
Little red rooster. I don't know the rest of the words. I said now, little red rooster. Don't know the rest of the words.
Oh my God! Somebody get the cocaine.
Just like saying little red rooster. My baby left me 'cause I wouldn't stop singing the blues. She said I gotta go unless you start giving me some good news. I said I'm awful sorry, honey. There be some new shoes.
Yeah, that was on radio today.
Nice guy, Eddie. Cocaine makes everything much better when you have to listen to this shit as a bass player.
How about this?
That has actually more activity in it than the song you were just playing for a bass player.
I'm gonna rip it up.
Please don't. Please don't.
Nations Army couldn't hold me back. Rip it up. Down, 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 down. Well, I'll get you when I bam, bam, bam. I gotta do myself. It's E G C and B.
It sounds like there should be another way of playing it. It sounds like there should be another way of playing it, but I can't work it out because
I've just figured it out. Yeah.
I got. All I got.
Boom, boom, boom.
Why is it so easy? Why is that? That should be more complicated. It sounds more complicated.
I know, it's genius, isn't it? I always thought he was weird and he was fucking shagging his sister, but it turns out they were actually married. I always knew there was a weird thing between them, and I thought that's fucking weird. I reckon he's shagging his sister, but they were married.
Oh, so it's not. And there was sister. That's his real sister.
No, it's not.
That's his real sister.
They were married. They pretended that they were brother and sister when they were actually divorced.
Right, that's fucking well weird.
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, see
Listen, they made up so much shit. They made up like all sorts of crazy shit. What's that? Hotel fucking Yabba.
I hate them so much. Like, she was the worst drummer in the world.
Listen, how long you on for? I'm gonna go and grab a beer, and I'll be back.
All right. Well, it does that in it, doesn't it, Gamer? It goes down and away.
With respect to you, good sir, I'm not discussing such a travesty of a song. It's one of the worst songs written. It's one of the worst songs written of all time. The video makes me want to just blow it up.
I don't even know what's in the video.
The 7 Nation Army shaving my nutsack. They're gonna rip them off. Grab my testicles and put them on my back. You know I'm talking to myself at night cause I can't forget.
I need to listen to it when I'm sober, but I'm not going to do that.
A pack of cigarettes.
The nice guy Eddie, total shit song, he says. Matt Jorsted, how are you doing?
Awful song. If you want to try a song that's quite fun out, nice guy Eddie, I'm getting arthritis in my hand now, so I'm not going to be able to play much longer. It's getting bad. But SDI by Loudness. They're a Japanese band. I repeat, SDI by Loudness. That has got a lovely bit of bass on it, my friend. It's got some beautiful little fills in it, and it goes really well with the guitar solos. So please check it out if you want to get a good song.
Japanese guitarists are amazing.
Fucking insane, mate. They don't even use the pick half the time. They just start tapping.
Yeah, they're amazing guitarists. What's that guy? What's that really like extreme European band called? And they've got a Japanese guitarist, and it's just mental.
Oh, you on about Dragon
That sounds
Force?
like I've just. Yeah, they're good, aren't they?
Herman
Are
Lee.
they English?
I don't know. Not really my thing, to be honest. I've seen them live. Didn't think. I actually thought. To me, it sounded like they were doing like a double, like a drum rush solo, so it made it sound a lot faster than it is. Don't get me wrong; they were impressive, but you could do the solos that I've heard. They weren't like. I'm not saying you're bad, but what I'm saying is that nothing was like where I went, oh my god, that was amazing. Nothing. It wasn't like,
I heard.
I'll tell you, one person who did blow me away. One person who did blow me away, even though he's a really arrogant piece of shit and he stinks like shit too. Ingleteen Malmsteen or Ingvi Malmsteen. That man moves so fast, can't even see his fucking hands when he's going. I was like, what the fuck? You couldn't see his hands, they were blurring.
We walked out of Ingrid Malmsteen. He had Jolene Turner singing for him, and like half of the crowd were guitarists, and half of them were Rainbow fans. And I were like, sort of quite like both of them. And anyway, Jolene Turner came out, and they did a Rainbow song, and Ingrid Malmsteen shoved him out of the way while he was doing his singing and did a solo over it. And everybody went, oh, this is enough. It was just awkward.
So did you see him back in? Did you see him in his prime then? Was it in the 80s?
Yeah. It was when he released a song called, what it called, Heaven Tonight or something. Or
oh, you lucky motherfucker!
He was good. He was good, but he was such a prick.
He's a prick.
And so most people, they picked up. He had some flyers for his album on chairs. Most people turned them into airplanes and threw their airplanes at him. And then everybody went, fuck this, let's go.
I'll tell you in private.
And there were a big
I'll tell you in private after. I know a couple of people have worked with him, and both of them say he's just one giant cunt.
Yeah. Apparently, on the way in, he did like a big limo entrance, and there were people outside, and he said, "I'm too important to be signing autographs," and just ignored them all and went in.
Oh, what a twat! Who's that? Who done that?
No, that sounds like him. That sounds like him. Do you know? Actually, one of the people I know, he still owes a fortune to a lot of his old
Engelbert Humperdinck.
Ingleteen Malmsteen.
Ingrid Malmsteen is like a fucking 8-fingered guitarist. Honestly, all his solos
craziest. Let me tell you the craziest gig I ever went to, and it was last year or the year before last. Bob Log II. Have you heard of him?
Who?
Bob Log II.
No, never heard of him.
Well, listen to this. When I was building the 3-string guitars, I got into a few people started watching my videos, and there's this one guy. He's called the Fake Luffy, lives in California. Ken, his name is. He's a great guy. Watched some of my videos, and he came on my live show a couple of times, I think. And he knows this guy, Bob Log, because he built him a guitar. Because Ken's daughter is autistic, and she loves that type of music, like C6 Steve and all that shit. So he became really good friends with him, and he found out that he was doing a gig in Cardiff in the Globe. So he got me fucking free tickets, and to meet him and all that. To meet him, he was in the Globe. But he comes out in a fucking an all-in-one, like, I don't even know how to describe it, like a cross between an Elvis and an Evel Knievel suit, with his fucking plums hanging out, and he's got this fucking space helmet with a phone glued to the front of it, and he plays this crazy music, and he got drums for his feet. You got to look him up. I swear to God, there's a video where I filmed it. Bob Log II. You've got to check him out. You should actually check him out right now.
Do you think is his dad called that as well?
I fucking don't know. But listen, the energy at his gig was unbelievable. Seriously, what that man done with just fucking one guitar and some drum pedals was unbelievable.
Best gig I've ever been to, hands down, was Manowar. Holy fucking shit! I almost had I almost had a stroke, and I swear to God, I couldn't hear myself think for a fucking week.
One of the best bands I ever seen live was the Foo Fighters, I think.
Yeah, they're good live.
They were good, and I'm not sure if they were supporting you too. When I watched them, they were supporting somebody. They might have been supporting Oasis. No, actually, I think they were supporting you too.
I know this is it's a bit controversial because it's not everybody thinks of them as a joke band, but Electric Six live are incredible.
Girl, I want to take you to a gay bar.
They are incredible live.
Didn't you see them not long ago?
I've seen them a couple of times. If they come to Leeds, then we'll go and stay overnight and see them.
I've got something to put in you.
I haven't gone and seen a band for so long. I neglect music, really. I don't listen to it as much as I should. I'm stuck in my ways when it comes to wanting to listen to a song, you know. It's yeah, I don't explore music as much as I want. But I don't know if you know, but Hazy Days actually got a CD that's out. It's on iTunes and it's on Amazon and yeah, you do. You've never listened to it, though.
Oh, is this where we can promote our shit then? Cool.
You've never listened. Listen, if you can't come on someone's live show and promote your shit, what's the point of going on it?
I have a new range of feminine hygiene products I'd like to promote, please, if okay.
What's it called? What's it called? A flannel and some soap.
No, there's no fucking soap where I'm from, my friend. I'm English.
Oh yeah, I was in England today and yesterday. I went to Bristol to buy a fucking Volkswagen Transporter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I had to go back.
That's too far out of your 5-mile zone, isn't it?
What?
That's too far out of your 5-mile travel zone.
Well, it was work purposes, wasn't it? Yeah.
Right. Thinking about working, are you?
Listen, I work every fucking day. It's a job getting up in the morning. Yeah.
Well, we should come. When I come down, we should go to a gig.
I don't know if you noticed, but it's COVID, and there's I don't think there's any gigs. I don't know.
Yeah, but if I like a couple of months, there might be.
Yeah. When are you coming down?
I booked. I think about July.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it's all sorted by then.
I booked a load of gigs and paid for them in 2019, and every so often they refund me a gig that I'm not allowed to go to because it's not on, and it feels like people are giving me free money. I fucking love it.
Are you having the vaccine?
Nah, don't need it. I'm healthy. Unless
why are you listen, hang about. Why are you not having it? Not because you're healthy. What are the real reasons?
I don't need it, and I don't believe in it all, and I think the time that I'll have it is when they say to us, "You can't go out of the country if you don't have it."
Would you really fucking sacrifice your integrity to leave the country?
If it turns out that everybody's better, then I'm fine. I'll go out of the country.
Do you think 2 weeks in fucking Magaluf is worth fucking dying for?
Benidorm, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. This is the way I look at it. My missus had it because she's not well. So she was on the high list, you know. She was one of the first that had it. It's a 50-50, whether it's good or bad. So I don't think both parents should take a 50-50 chance. I think 50-50 is one having it and one not having it.
Huh?
You know?
I don't know. Honestly, I've worked every single day throughout all this. I couldn't have done any more to catch it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't understand that.
It's bullshit. It's bullshit, now. Is what you're getting at.
Yeah, I think it's bullshit.
Yeah.
I understand it's a real thing. But COVID's been around forever, and I just think that nobody got flu last year, which is fucking amazing.
Yeah. And I don't think anyone died from anything else. I mean, there was a guy that died from a fucking shark attack, died of COVID. A guy fell out of an airplane, his parachute didn't fucking deploy. He died of COVID too.
That's fucking unlucky, isn't it?
I mean, that sucks.
You'd have thought sharks would have gone, I ain't fucking eating him. I can smell it on him.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Somebody's chopping this stream up out there and just putting these bits in.
Whatever, I don't give a fuck.
I'm switching light out.
He's dead, of course. He eats a big sausage. He likes a horse. He's dead, of course. I don't know if you noticed, but
why has he turned the light off? It's fucking weird.
$5 super chat. Right.
Oh, thank you for the $5 super chat. I don't think I'm going to see any of that.
Benny Loco, he thanks you.
You're welcome. He thanks me. You're welcome. I mean, I do what I can.
No, got the good one. Thanks for the coffee.
Why am I looking at cooked breakfast when I'm a little bit hungry?
Yeah, it does make me hungry too.
Listen, put your fucking ugly mug on the screen.
Unfortunately, I can't.
While you're naked and covered in fucking grease.
The second part.
Well, your face is naked.
Mm-hmm. In fact, I have a naked face.
I had a vaccine. It's nothing to worry about. I mean, yeah, it's nothing to worry about. Is that the first one? You had the second one? And then have you waited for the testicles to grow from under your chin?
Yeah, and have you seen iRobot in like 3 months' time when that robot comes self-aware? You all come red, evil bastards, and you glow red like in a film, and then Will Smith has to come and save us against you fuckers who've been injected because it takes Shire and Bill Gates controls you.
There was a thing, wasn't there, that all the vaccine was putting like mini robots into your blood, and then they could control you and control your mind through mini robots.
Yeah. I know that it's a load of bollocks.
Nah, there'll definitely be all these people in Parliament with like little remote controls going, let's fucking send God to fucking...
Listen, they can't fucking remote control themselves. They ain't fucking remote controlling anyone.
No, they can't.
Listen, the thing is, this is a thing. This is what it boils down to. When it comes to something that's not right, it might not be right, and we could probably deal with it if we done it sensibly. But then there's all the people who takes that thing that's not quite... There's something not right about it, and then they create it so they're putting robots in you, you know? Like they take you so far over.
The last time I talked about this, which were about 4 months ago, YouTube shut my channel down for a week. So I'm sure that's going to happen tomorrow.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I got my YouTube channel shut, didn't I? Do you remember? You was on it, you was watching it, and you went, uh-oh.
Oh, well, let's stop talking about it then if it's going to affect the channel.
It's difficult.
What I'm saying is what?
It's difficult not to talk about it because we've been locked up for 13 months. It's been shit.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is quite right anyway, because whatever it is that's a little bit wrong that we could probably deal with, if the fucking lunatics didn't start saying the crazy shit like this lizard people and this microchips with little robots and all that.
Yeah.
Then we might be able to get something done. Because as soon as anybody questions anything, as soon as you question anything and go against what the fucking narrative of the media is, straight away you're stuck at the furthest end of the spectrum of a fucking conspiracy theorist. Yeah. Straight away, you know.
I love the idea of lizard people, and I think if the lizard people just came out and just admitted that they were lizards, everything would be cool. Because if I were like stood next to Queen, I went, yeah, you a fucking lizard person? And like big long tongue come out. She went, yeah, I am.
Show
I'd be
me
like,
your lizard
"Fucking-"
shit.
Yeah, I'd be like, Ace, that's Ace.
Yeah, I reckon the Queen got a big, long, pierced tongue.
Yeah.
Are you guys really going to start ripping into Her Majesty before me?
Yeah, yeah.
You fucking ain't. You ain't.
I love her.
You as
Who
a
is it?
Welsh being, good sir,
Listen,
haven't the
is he your
right
nan?
to even.
Is he your
You
nan?
as a Welsh being don't even have the right to look at Her Glorious Majesty.
Listen, don't even fucking get me started on that bullshit. Do you know she's
You
German
don't-
for the starter?
You don't have the right.
and
Was she
they're
born
all-
in Germany, good sir?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
Well, it
matter.
does matter. Because are you English? Am I English? Because I've got ancestors that are Spanish. Does that make me Spanish?
Probably a little bit, yeah.
Right. That
Listen, I don't
Spanish
give a
royal
fuck.
family lizards.
She's someone's nana that have sat in, just fucking raking it in. They're giving her big houses and fucking, you know, she got rooms with pictures
Prison.
in
Prison.
Listen, that could solve poverty, yet in the city where she lives, there's fucking kids, young girls on the street doing fucking terrible things to survive. You know, young boys, young girls, old people, veterans that served her country, served the Queen. They're on the streets of London fucking dying because they're not getting help. And she's sat in a big palace fucking sucking it up.
Do you know more about my own
Yeah,
city than I do? How informative.
She will be having some problems though, and all. She'll be sat at home and she'll be going, who the fuck is going to clean all these fucking rooms when no one's allowed to go to fucking work? It's fucking horrible.
Yeah, you know? Yeah.
She'll be like, where the fuck is the vacuum? It's taken all year to find vacuum.
It's fucking.
I will be
It's
penning
bullshit.
this in a letter.
Listen, it's bullshit. And if you buy into all that bullshit, then fucking hell, I give you a fuck head to wobble.
I quite like the royal family. I like the.
Which one? Which one do you like? Which one?
Henry VIII.
Tell me which fucking
Henry
one you like. Listen, let's not say the royal
And
family. Tell me which one individually. Which one do you like?
Oh, right now.
Which is the one that's fucked off? He's the best. The ginger.
No, I don't
fucker.
like him.
He's the best one.
No, he
he's
was
the
the
best
best one, right? He was the best one 2 years ago, right? When he was popular, and now he's just come out in papers this last year and gone, I don't really want to be part of the royal family. I want to go somewhere quiet where nobody pays any attention to me, and I can go on fucking opera.
No, that's not what happened. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. What happened was he said to his nan, listen, nan, this is what happened. He said to his nan, listen, nan, I can't deal with this. I want to fuck off with my family and go and do my thing over there. Any chance you can show me a few quid whilst I'm doing it? And she said, listen, if you're fucking off over there, you're on your own. So bye. And he's gone over there then with no few quid. And he's like, oh, fuck, we're over here and we got no money. What are we going to do? I heard Oprah pays a fucking couple of quid.
Yeah.
No, that's not true at all. Let me finish.
And listen, and
Please
secondly,
let me finish. No, it
I'm
comes to light.
I'm stop talking. And secondly, it's the media that's telling you. Have you ever sat down and had a word with him and asked what's going on? Because I'm pretty sure there's people on YouTube that could discuss us three in a total different light.
Oh yeah, I can imagine they say we're not dickheads.
No, I know I'm a piece of shit. I'm quite happy to admit.
Well, I ain't. I'm a good guy, but fucking, you know what I'm saying? It's all bullshit. You're getting information from the world.
May I say a sentence yet?
Go on then.
Can I do question number one first?
Fuck me. In the arsehole with a stick.
Let me just do question one, right? Don't like Harry anymore. Don't like William. I think he's a boring bastard. I love Princess Anne. She's amazing. Queen, fucking spare part. Get rid of her.
Listen, all I said was which was your favourite one. I didn't say list them all in fucking order of fucking kinkiness.
All right, well, then if you see, it's trying to be favourite one. I quite like Charles because he's quite a bit of an environmentalist, but Princess Anne, she's
fuck. How can you like someone? I mean, he's a bit of a twat, isn't he? Come on, he's a Prince of Wales.
You won't hang around with him, and he speaks funny, but
Yeah, he's the Prince of Wales, and I think he can just fuck off. You know, I crossed his bridge today. As I crossed the bridge to get back into Wales, there's a big sign saying Prince of Wales Bridge. Like, he thinks that's his bridge. He's fucking deluded.
It should say on it, Prince of Wales Bridge. If you don't like me, fucking go round.
Yeah, it should. It should. That's how much. Yeah, that's how much of a pussy he is. Didn't have the balls to write that on his bridge.
Jesus Christ! I don't know where to start with the wrong facts on here.
Listen to him. He's having a fucking nervous breakdown there behind his breakfast.
No, I'm confused.
You're confused?
Yes.
Who's your favourite gamer?
Well, with all the wrong facts.
It's the Queen, isn't it? It's all the wrong facts. Oh, okay. All the ones that are not yours.
Well, no, it's proven he was given money when he left.
Oh, here we go.
Proven. No, okay, it's proven.
How much?
Millions by Charles. It's proven. It's actually being released.
By Charles. That's his stepdad.
He was also it's his real dad. He was also.
Is it fuck his real dad?
He had his.
Fuck up.
He had his. Have a look at pictures of Philip 50 years ago. He was.
Stop it! Fucking.
Can I get a one sentence out?
No, not if you're saying the fucking Charles is his real dad. You can shut the fuck up.
So a minute ago, you've just berated me for conspiracy theories and believing the media, and now you're going off of a media conspiracy theory yourself.
No, I'm going off fucking visual.
Have you seen that picture of him next to Lord Ponsonby at Smythe, and they look identical?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's uncanny.
You're on about Hewitt, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're on about his dad. We're on about his dad.
Anyway, back to it. He also, when he went to America, had his mother's will, the money that his mother left him, which was like to the sum of 8 million, 12 million or something.
That's nothing for his lifestyle. That's nothing. It's security costs, that.
I'm not trying to defend him here. That's like he's done some real stupid stuff. Like they went on Oprah and told porcupines, which I just thought was a bit silly. So I don't agree with that.
Listen, do you think that world is any different to the YouTube world? It's the same. They're all fucking idiots. Everyone's idiots.
As for Prince Charles, every time you go to Cornwall, you step on his land.
What
does he own?
Cornwall is a duchy. Cornwall is de facto, by definition, its own separate entity. It's a country, theoretically, and it's the Duchy of Cornwall, which I believe. I'm not sure. I think the Duchy of Cornwall is owned by Charles, and the Lancasters owned by Elizabeth, or it's the other way around. Yes, when you go to Cornwall, you're stepping on royal land.
Is Weymouth in Cornwall, or is that in Dorset?
No, that's in Dorset.
Okay, I've never been to Cornwall. Then fuck them.
I went to Cornwall, beginning of lockdown, and I got pulled out my car by armed police. They run me off the road. They run me off the road on a live stream. I was live. They fucking pulled me out. Armed police fucking surrounding me like I was a fucking gangster. Run me off the road, and I'm doing a live show. I was on my way to Land's End. I'd had a fucking enough of everything, and I was fucking going to Land's End to fucking sort my head out. And I'd done a live stream, and it was fucking mental. Somebody on the live stream was worried about my fucking well-being. Phoned the police. Then they were tracking me. I swear it's like a fucking movie. They were tracking me, and then they fucking figured out they knew what car I had. And obviously, because my name is registered to me. And then I'm driving down the motorway doing 70. This fucking armed police car comes up. One goes in front of me, and I'm like, fucking hell. I look to the side. There's one right by the side of me, and it's coming close to me, and I'm in a slow lane, and it's like swaying over to me, and I'm like, what the fuck? I look in my mirror. There's one behind me, and it ain't moving. So it's fucking they're pushing me out. They're boxing me in and pushing me onto the grass, like. So I've stopped. Like I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? Opens the door, they're like, grab me, get out, and fucking all armed police. Mental. They said, we know you're live streaming, turn it off. Like, fuck, they were watching my live stream. I got a couple to subscribe.
So I'm not fucking switching off unless you super chat me, so fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah, and they fucking, they pulled me out the car. It was mental.
Did you get told off?
No, I never done nothing wrong. I was like, what the fuck's going on? They're like, listen, we're a bit concerned for your well-being. You're driving to Land's End. You started the live stream a little upset because my head was fucking shot to bits. I was like going through a real bad time. And sometimes YouTube are the closest people to me. You know what I mean? And it was mad. And I just done it. And it was a sort of little fucking cry for help, maybe, or whatever. But whatever, it worked, whatever it was, you know? Sorted me out. But it was a real fucking crazy moment. I was fucking literally pulled up the fucking car by armed police.
Did they send you home?
No, they said to me, what are you doing? I said, I'm going to fucking Land's End. I said, listen, I've had murder on my missus. There's fucking so much shit going on in my head. And I've had a guts full, you know? I'm just fucking off. I didn't know where to go. I've always wanted to go to Land's End. So my plan was to drive to Land's End. It was going to take a few hours, clear my head. I didn't know what was going on, so I went live because I wanted fucking some sort of documentation of what was happening to me. So I didn't know how fucking bad I was going to go. Do you know what I mean? I just didn't know. All I knew that my head was fucking going, and it was like, this is bad. Like this is bad. I don't know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to fucking go live. I'm going to drive to Land's End and fucking see what happens. And by the time I got to Somerset or whatever it was, fucking just into Somerset, that's when it happened. But just before it, I was starting to feel okay. There was people in the chat and people in YouTube on YouTube. They were fucking. I mean, they fucking.
Did they let you carry on to Land's End?
Yeah, they let me go. They were like, listen. I said, listen, mate. I said, I'm okay. I said, I'm fine. I said, when I left, I was proper upset and I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And then my mother phoned me crying and all this shit, and Kate's phoned me, and I'm sat in the back of the police car. I'm saying, listen, mate, I'm fucking fine. I'm going to Land's End. I'm having pie and chips, a fucking pint of Stella. I'm going to fall asleep in my car. I'm going to wake up in the morning. I'm going to look at Land's End because I always wanted to. And then I'm probably going to drive home. And they're like, listen, mate. And my car was dodgy as fuck. It had no oil in. I didn't think I was going to make it. It was like it was mad. I swear, my car was proper fucked.
Oh, yeah.
And the copper said to me, listen, mate, there's nothing down there. It's nothing. It's a car park. When you get there, it's just going to be a fucking car park. There's nothing there. You're better off just going home. So I did. I took his advice and I turned around and fucking went home. Went and got some oil in the service station and I went home. But if fucking
so have you still not been to Land's End?
Listen, I just bought a T4 that I'm turning into a camper van.
Well, you didn't get to Land's End.
No, I was like half hour or an hour away.
Fucking hell, you were like that close.
I know, but I had my mother on the phone crying, and it was like everyone was freaking out. But still, no one fucking really. My family gives a fuck.
Every time you and Kate have an argument now, you'll be like, "You don't let me go to Land's End."
No, listen, I do what the fuck I want. But yeah, no, a lot of shit was going on in my life. You know, there was a lot of things building up. And I was worried for myself, you know, because if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to fucking do it. So I got to watch what I fucking say. And sometimes I'm fucking, because if I say it, then I'm going to do it, you know, just as simple as that.
I've never been to Land's End, and it seems. I was talking about driving to John O'Groats.
Well, there's a sign. It's 800 and something miles away from John O'Groats.
It's how many?
800 and something. I was on Google Earth last night with Dizzy, and I was showing him Land's End. We were having this conversation. I was having this conversation last night with Dizzy, and I was showing him Land's End on the fucking thing. And you can there's a signpost that says 3,300 miles to New York. And 800 and something miles to fucking John O'Groats. It's definitely a place I'm going to go. Do you know that at Land's End, you're gonna have the map of Britain, and it goes down. Land's End's down the bottom there. That's where the internet comes into the UK. Do you know that?
The what?
The internet.
Yeah.
That's where we're plugged in. It comes from the sea. And it plugs into us from there.
Get out of here.
Do you know that? Yeah, that's where it comes. That's where the big wire that we're all connected, all the world's connected through a big cable for internet, and that's where ours comes in.
Where does it come from?
Comes from fucking internet land.
But they're all over, aren't they? Subsea cables.
Yeah, that's what fiber optics is.
I bet it's Atlanta. I bet they fucking thought once upon a time they thought we've got a good idea. Everybody could work in from their homes one day, and the rest of the world some come, but they still retain the wires.
Yeah. So realistically, where is the internet? Where is it?
Well, it's everywhere.
No, but where did it start? Where was it? It's a little bit like the fucking universe.
Well, no,
started
the internet
You're
would
an
have
army
been
thing,
started
wasn't
on it would have been started on a singular system as an intranet. It would have been an
I bet it was.
interface system.
I bet it was started in Bicester or somewhere like that by army.
Yeah, but how
It was an army project, wasn't it?
can it be turned off? Can it be turned off?
Not now, no.
Yeah, it can.
It can,
I don't
can
think-
it?
I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
they could. I don't think they could turn it off worldwide.
Who? Yeah, but now the question is, who could turn it off?
Nuclear bombs. Jesus.
No,
God's
okay,
son.
okay.
They
So
can,
where is
won't
it?
they?
Where is it? Where's the switch? Like,
I don't think there is anymore.
you know, where's the switch? Who switches? Where's the switch to switch off the internet? Where is it?
It's at Bicester. There's a guy. He can just go, "Fuck you lot."
He got a
Oh,
fob on his keys. It's just like, oh fuck it, I'll turn it off. Okay,
No,
then.
the internet
if we
will
watch
be
his
integrated.
If you're watching on his Facebook and somebody else says something they don't like on a comment on something, he's talking about an oven or something, and they go, "I don't like that oven," they'll go, "You're a fucking prick." You're like, "Fuck it, fuck, I've had enough." Fuck this.
Do you think those questions are answerable?
Yeah, I think.
By who? By
Me.
who? Does anybody who's watching know anything what I've just said? Any answers to anything I just said?
Well, look, I did answer. But I don't.
Oh fuck! The sausage boy answered, did he?
They'll be
Yes.
honestly, Bill Gates will be watching this. He'll be like, "That fucker from Wales has just started talking about what we're not supposed to talk about."
We won't be able to turn it off.
Off.
The internet's integrated into billions of devices throughout the world. It would be impossible to turn off unless there was like a world shortage of electric.
How about if they started cutting the cables under the sea?
We use satellite. What's Starlink all about?
Do we? I don't know what is it all about. It just happens.
Well, that's what Elon Musk has been launching into space over, like all of them satellites, literally hundreds of them. Starlink. If you look
I
up
know,
in the sky, sometimes you see them.
I fired some on bonfire night. I called it Hazy's fucking link. They all fell back down.
Yeah, you have to hit. What is it? 25,000 miles an hour, I think it is, to escape Earth.
There, look, Just My Fish says the internet originated in 1960, originally funded by the US Department of Defense. It's obviously
What?
an army thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, was it DOD? I thought I was going to say DARPA. I was
Listen,
close.
because what I do know is when they invented it, when they first made emails, they couldn't be broken into. They were encryptable or whatever you call it. The first email, you could not break into it for fucking love nor money. It was just impossible. And the army went back to them and said, "You've got to fucking sort that out. You can't have it so we can't break into it either." So they put a back door in it, so they made it breakable. But when they first invented email, it was unbreakable. And the army said, "Sort that out. You can't have that. Other people can't have that." You know?
I bet they do.
We live in a crazy world. Like that's 90% of people in this world don't see any of the reality of the real world. They just bumble along their fucking day doing their 9 to 5 or whatever they do, continental shifts or whatever, happy as Larry, doing their thing, have a couple of beers on a weekend, which is great, you know. But that's the reality of it. There's some crazy shit goes on behind the scenes. But as soon as you start to like question anything like that, you get thrown straight into the conspiracy theorist fucking pile. You like go over there with the fucking lizard people and the baby eaters and all that shit. But it's way different to fucking what the media tells you and the magazines and all the bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Listen, sausage boy, you love the Queen, so you're right in with him.
I've just remembered though, Gamer, right? I've just remembered something.
Yes.
When I went down to Wales, Izzy thinks that Earth's flat still.
There's what?
Izzy thinks the world's flat.
Oh my. Okay.
Yeah.
And so,
listen, you can talk about this. You can talk about this shit forever.
Yeah, you could.
Without any evidence.
There's no evidence that the world's flat, that the world's round. Was that?
Yeah. There's no evidence.
Okay.
So listen, you can't even fucking show your face. You're never going to be able to show me any evidence.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna even go into that one with you, my friend. It's okay. Oh.
I know. Kids have all satellites and all that shit now.
I love all that because I know
the pictures of the Earth.
I've flown around the world, and you can see that you think you can see where you've been, and then there was that guy who jumped out of a plane, the world's biggest skydive ever, with his camera on his head, and he can see there's an arch.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's called the fish-eyed lens.
No, man, you could see it. It was like...
Oh, listen, I can fucking prove it to you right this second.
Well, don't get all science with us.
No, I'm just going to show you. Do you know what a fish-eyed lens does?
Yeah.
Yeah, it creates a curve.
So the Earth's flat, therefore gravity doesn't.
Whichever
exist.
way that goes,
No.
the curve goes. You know what I mean? If it's looking up, I mean, it's on a webcam, so that's a shit example.
No, it did show it.
But if you don't understand that, then you'll never understand what I'm saying. You know, with a fish-eyed lens, you're gonna get it so the line's straight. But if you tilt it down that way, it'll go that way. If you tilt it up, it'll go that way. That's exactly what it is. It's a fish-eyed fucking lens. It's a wide-angled lens.
No, but you could see all the way around the world.
No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't.
You could.
Right. Okay. So no,
you couldn't.
I'm not. I'm just gonna.
I've seen. I know what you're talking about. I've watched it many times. You think you can see all around the world. You can't.
What's underneath it then?
Underneath what?
Underneath the flat world.
I don't know. Good question. Good question. We should probably find out.
Why don't somebody fly there and have a look?
Fly where?
Underneath. And just have a look. Take a photograph.
You can't fly underneath.
Why?
What do you mean? How would you fly what underneath?
You
Are you on about like going off the edge? Are you on about going off the edge and then underneath?
Yeah, fly off the edge of the flat Earth and just go underneath it.
Yeah, but now what you're doing is just remembering what they told you as a kid in school, that people used to believe the Earth was flat and that people would fall off the edge. That's what they taught you in school as a kid.
Yeah.
They taught me the Earth was round, fella. My school weren't from the 1400s.
When you were a baby, that's what they taught you.
No.
Yeah, ages ago they did.
Yeah, they did.
Half a millennium ago.
They all thought it was flat. There's still people in my village.
Then what changed? What changed?
Science.
Yeah,
what
science.
Changed? How long have they been thinking that the Earth is round?
I don't think long. I think it was like Christopher.
No, hold on. You haven't got a clue. You haven't got a clue. Okay, what is the globe model? What is it? What happens?
What do you mean? What is the globe model?
What's the model of the world? How does every day go in the universe for us on this planet? How does it go? What happens? You don't even know.
I don't understand what you're saying.
How many times? How fast are we spinning? And what's happening with all the planets? Do you know?
Yeah.
Well, we're forever going through space. Some would say falling. Some would say expanding.
Tell me.
Like that.
I think Matty wants a link.
Yeah, I don't know who Matty is, and he's got an M for Matty, and that means that Matty's not getting a link.
Yeah, you haven't got to bring him up though. Just have a look at him.
Do you guys get to see Matty like in his underpants if I just don't let him come up?
No, you can see him yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
Guess what the first email said. Listen, when I started looking into the flat Earth, I was looking at it to see check these fucking idiots out. They think the Earth's flat, but when you start looking into it, you can't help but question it. You just can't. And if you think you can, you ain't looking into it properly. Simple as that. I'm not a fucking stupid person. I'm not an idiot. It might be totally wrong, and it might be set up to make people like me go along it. It might be people say it's a fucking, what's it called? A fucking psyops or something. Fucking, it might be a massive ruse to trap people that are intelligent enough to think for themselves, and it might be a fucking double whammy. I do also think that, just to make us talk about this instead of something else. Simple as that. But what I do know is I'm not fucking stupid. I'm not stupid. And when you look into it and you look into all the lies you're told, if you can't fucking picture that something's wrong, then you never will. Simple as that.
Hang on.
There's nothing I could say. You could sit here with your fucking stupid questions and try and ridicule me and make it funny. But reality is I've looked into it. You haven't. That's the fact.
No, but
yeah? But you could sit here and try and ridicule me, and it could be funny for half hour, and there'd be a load of fucking idiots watching, saying, "Oh, look at this fucking idiot." But the fact is, I've done my research.
No, but you believe them guys, but we believe.
I don't believe. No. Don't get it wrong. I don't believe the Earth is flat. All I know is that it's bullshit, and the argument either way, the flat people are not lying about their evidence. The round people, there's loads of bullshit. NASA's full of shit. There's so much bullshit. You know what I mean? So if there's bullshit, I tend not to believe it.
I agree. I agree that nobody tells you any truth. Hang on, wait a minute. Matty said, send me a link, and I sent you a link, Matty, but come back on link, Matty, and then, but show your face. You've got to show your face, else you're just a guy sat there with his knob out.
Yeah.
But he said he could prove that it's flat.
My knob is out. Well, thank you.
Listen, and he probably put a lot of fucking research into it. Because I've got ways of proving it as well. I've taken my own photos, and the thing is, you can when you research something so much, it can make you feel like you're going nuts because the rest of the world is so blind to shit because you've put the work in. And I know for a fact you fuckers haven't put the work into it. I know for a fact you haven't.
I have watched all of them.
No, you haven't.
All the videos on it. I have, honestly. No, you haven't.
And you're not swayed. You don't think there's bullshit.
I think there is bullshit, but I think it's round.
Yeah, but why do you? Because it's your belief. Listen, it's your core belief. We got a thing called cognitive behavior, and it's our cognitive behavior is because of core beliefs. It's because of a belief that was put into your system at a very young age. That's why you act the way you do in every situation. Is because of a core belief, and I know this because I had counselling about core beliefs. Yeah, I had cognitive fucking counselling, and everyone got them, and you don't even know what they are. You don't know what your core beliefs are. But in fucking 100% or 99% of the planet, its core belief is that they live on a fucking wrong planet. It's because it was put into you. It's your core belief. You're gonna believe it you don't even know why you believe it. You just do. It's your core belief. And core beliefs are bad, some of them. Some are bad, some are good. That one is a bad one because it's bullshit. You know? I mean, you You
I
can
think
say
that
as much as you want about whatever to me. There's nothing you can. I'll never say the world is flat because I don't know, but I'll never say it's round either. All I know is that it's not decisive for what it is, but it leans toward listen to your senses. Do you see? Like, think of what you see. Do you think you're spinning around a fucking 1,000 miles an hour? Because if you're on a ball that's spinning 1,000 miles an hour, if you're at the furthest part away, you're spinning fucking slower than the person on the top who's fucking spinning fast, you know? And then we're going through space around the fucking sun.
But I also think that why are we not the only? Why are we the only one that's not spinning?
Right. Okay. Then. Why is it called an aeroplane? And water's level. Why is it called an aeroplane? A plane. It goes across a plane. Do you know what? Do you know before I realised that there's a possibility that it's flat, the thought of flying terrified me. Yeah. But as soon as I realised that we're on a flat surface, flying is easy. It's easy because it makes more sense. It makes way more sense to fly. If you're on a spinning fucking ball and you're flying, it's terrifying. Let's be honest. You know, it just settles your mind when you realise it's called an aeroplane for a reason. You know, and it don't dip.
Can I just say, Hazy Days, mate, you're not no idiot, mate. You're somebody exactly like myself who's looked into this deeply, but I'd say you're a couple of years behind, probably, maybe a year behind.
Do you know why?
One sec, bruv. It's almost impossible when you're speaking to people like this and you're being attacked from all these different angles and no one they haven't looked into it. So you're sounding like you're insane. Now, cognitive dissonance.
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm strong enough to make myself.
You're not to me, but to them it sounds like it. You see, cognitive dissonance it exists, and what it is when your brain can, even when it can see it, it can't accept it. Now, education isn't education; it's indoctrination. We know that it's done for a reason, hence why it's forced. Now, the first thing you see when you walk into a classroom is a globe. So when you're speaking to adults now, there's no way, because what you're saying to them, they're going to be like, how the fuck? But they've never looked into it. But from a kid,
which is exactly what I just
the globe model, which is a globe model. Now, it's never been proven. There's never been any photos from space at all, none from NASA that are ever proven. They'll even tell you themselves they're all CGI. Now, when you talk about going over the edge and going underneath, that's impossible, because what if you imagine it as okay, maybe not, it's not like the flat like that, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like boom, because obviously we got mountains, we got all this shit and whatnot, and you got the depths and all that. Look, but rather than a spherical thing, it is like, you know, a disc shape. Now, therefore you have what is written in every biblical text going back before
God should know this.
Going back to the scenarios, where they'll talk about the firmament. Now, the firmament is that dome that goes over. Hence why we have rainbows, etc., which come from refraction. You couldn't have them without that. It is impossible. You can create one in a glass. You can do this experiment yourself. Also, when you talk about a spinning through space, etc., one of the bare facts, I don't know whether you guys can see me properly, and everything's backwards on this, so it's hard. But you imagine a ball. Hang on, let me try and balance this thing. Right. So, it's not going to work, is it? Let's try and balance.
You're like a professional, aren't you? Oh, Matty.
Professional at what, bro? What? Trying to balance the phone? No. Listen, I just fucking could hear you, mate, and I thought I'm coming on to back this guy up.
I know. Listen, do you know what you're saying? He ain't listening to you. All he's listening to is blah, 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 blah.
Right, so we got a ball. That's your Earth, yeah? Now that's spinning, isn't it? It's got to spin. Everything's going around it, the moon and everything, the sun.
I go on there.
Okay, yeah, cool. So do the same thing. So while that's going round, it can only be daytime when you're looking. But so at a certain time of year, when we change from the sun, when we change from the winter to the summer, and the sun's moved in closer and it's on the other side, therefore we're looking out into the other side of space, Why have we always got the same star system thing? Why don't we look out into other sides of space? Why is it like a dome? Why is it all the same?
But do you know when you say
that? When you're on about going over to the edge, you can't, because you imagine it like a pizza crust, you've got the centre and then outside. So you've got the North Pole in the middle, the middle. And the South Pole isn't like at the bottom. The South Pole's around, that's like the crust. Now, I'm not saying, in my opinion, I don't fucking know, because we're told in biblical scriptures that it's an infinite plane. But I do know that once you get to the South Pole, which is the crust, they don't want to
you're
get
restricted. It's a restricted travel. You can't just go
Hence
there.
why you've got this. Yeah, you've got the South Atlantic Treaty, right? And you can't get fucking no man can fly
No,
that.
listen,
Even if
nobody
you
knows
wanted
about
to.
that.
No, but then
Nobody knows
there's Admiral Byrd flew over there when he was working with the army, and he came back and he said in live interviews on TV that if you want to be an explorer nowadays, there's tons of land, and apparently when you go over this crust, there's more land. So therefore, people see it more like a dartboard. Do you see what I mean? Where it pans out and pans out.
Yeah.
And so this is where the So when people
some
talk
people
about
have said
aliens,
it's like a golf ball, and every little divot on a golf ball is another world. You know what I mean?
So when
Like,
people
that
talk
could
about
be.
aliens, so when you're talking about aliens and shit like that, it's not that they're coming from above and we're this vast planet like that. They're coming, things could possibly
Fucking aliens,
over this thing. Do you see what I mean? 'Cause aliens don't exist by coming down. They can't. If we're on this flat thing, there is no other planet. We are in the Earth.
Listen, God the good one. Don't laugh at aliens, because in your world, aliens are a definite fucking possibility. In your world, there's definitely got to be aliens. Put it that way.
I would love that my end.
No. God the good. The other fuckers, the round people.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. But
if my end is that I get attacked by aliens, if I get attacked by aliens in end, and I get it fucking proves me wrong about aliens, I would be fucking amazed. I'd be like, this is ace. When they start probing me, I'd be like, this is painful, but fuck, if I'm gonna die, I don't want to drown. I want to get abducted by aliens.
Listen to the bullshit you just spoke and all the intelligent stuff he just said.
Yeah, but also, brother, let me finish.
Yeah,
So when you're talking about like,
it's over your head.
When you're talking about something that's alien, when you're talking about something alien, it doesn't mean it's like extraterrestrial. It means it's unknown, like alien. Like an octopus is fucking alien to me. Do you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, have you ever heard of lands? Have you ever heard of lands that have been fully scriptured and then they've just disappeared from scripture with no reason and stuff? And you look into all these cases of people coming from places where they, they're like, how the fuck did you come from here? That place doesn't exist, but they've got money from this place. They've got do you know what I'm coming from? It's out of. I'll tell you what. When you look into it properly, bruv. Listen, I will let you talk because it's your channel, mate, and I've just burst on the scene. I don't. But I'm comfortable with doing that. I don't care. If you want to kick me, kick me. But one thing I will tell you, bruv, when you start to look into it, then unless you stop at the beginning, if you really look into it, then
that's what I was going to say to you.
The same as me and Hazy Days.
When you said I'm like a year behind, let me tell you. When you said when you first came in, you said, you're right, but you're about a year behind. But let me tell you how in front I was. I stopped listening to it 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. I stopped. I had to stop for my own sanity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Listen, you can get in too deep.
Yeah.
You can get in too deep, and you get to a point where you're like, no one's ever going to listen. I'm not going to fucking carry on with this shit. Let's just get on with this life and spin on this ball. You just got to, otherwise it fucks with you.
Not so much with me, mate. My kid goes into school, and I said to her, "Tell your teacher." Then I said, if it's round, right? Then when it's daylight here.
Listen, let me tell you something. Never put your kids in that position. You should.
What do you mean never put a kid in that position? I've grown up, mate. I've been a trooper all my life, brother. I've brought my kids up from birth as troopers, bro. They're not ignorant or naive in any fact. What do you mean? Delude my kids for what reason?
No, you can still tell them.
And when my kid was 6, Hazy.
Listen to what I'm fucking saying for a second. Not. You can tell them what you want at home, but don't fucking send them to school with it.
What do you mean? What with knowledge? Don't send a child to a place of education with knowledge.
Well, what education is it? Don't send them then. If that's your attitude, don't fucking send them at all. What are you talking about,
mate? Mate, they're not going. What
are they educating? They're educating. What do you mean?
Listen to me, mate. When she was 6, she used to be able to sit there and she could point out.
No, don't tell me about fucking sending them with knowledge. You don't send them if that's the
Right, so
attitude,
why are
don't-
you
don't
sat?
send them.
Hey, one sec. Why are you sat here talking to these people then? So what you're saying is delude
These
them,
are
and
my
then when they're
friends.
adults, attack them. When they're
These are my
adults, then tell them.
No, because
Come on, think about it. You can't
your
sit
kid's
on the
gonna go.
fence, bro.
No one's going to
It's
listen
one
to
or
your
the other,
kid
isn't
in
it?
school. Listen, you're an adult.
Nah, it's one or the, it's one or the other, mate. Right? She's gone in there and she said to him, "So, why can I see the sun and the moon in the sky at the same time?" They started trying to explain it to her. She said, "I've got family in Australia," which she has. Yeah. She said, "I've rung my cousins. They can see the moon when I can see it. It up in the sky when I take how? When I take a bit how?" Teacher didn't have an answer, mate. Looked confused as fuck and
Well,
had
there is
no
an
answer.
answer. There is an
Well,
answer.
there was no answer. There was no answer. The teacher
No, but-
had no answer.
But there is an answer. There's an answer for both. This is the problem. There's an answer for both sides.
Nope.
There is an answer.
Nope.
Yeah,
One's
there
an
is.
answer. One's a lie.
Yeah, but there is an
No,
answer. Is what
no.
I'm saying.
I reckon it's two different sides of the story that people don't know shit. But I
Yeah,
know a
yeah.
guy who
That's
walked
what it
all
is.
the way. I know a guy who walked all the way across South Pole. I can't explain that. If it's flat and that is the crusty area that you're not allowed to go to, I can't explain it. But he walked from one side right across the middle to the other.
No,
Right?
he never. No, he never. No, he never.
He
No, he
didn't.
never.
The
He
thing
did.
is, bro. No, listen. The problem is he didn't, which is what Hazy's saying. But to you,
Well,
he
he
did, and
tells
to
me
him,
he
he
did,
did
and he
because
wasn't there.
yeah,
You
because
weren't there.
when you think about walking around, listen, God.
Just walking
I
a
don't
big
want to call you
fucking
God.
circle.
Actually, I'll call you the good one. Yeah. Sorry, that's a bit rude, but I didn't want to just use you. Do you know what I mean? Like, but the good one. Listen,
Just
bro.
call him Norbert. That's
When you
what we
talk
do.
us round, you've got like dinner plate round, didn't you? And then you've got spherical round, like a football, isn't you?
Yeah.
I don't know, Hazy. You know what I'm trying to say.
Listen, it makes it. As soon as you realise that the flat model, a compass makes way more sense because it's flat.
Yes,
a compass
exactly.
makes way more sense
A
on
compass
a flat
can't work on. It can't work on a globe.
No, it
can't.
can.
Anyway.
It can't.
No, it's
it
impossible.
cannot work on a globe because it's flat. And if you start taking it underneath, the fucking magnet's going to want to go that way.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
flat.
The
middle of the plate is north. The outside of the plate is south. Left and right, wherever you go, is fucking east and west. That's it. If you can't see that in your head, oh yeah, that makes way more sense than fucking the nonsense they said.
If you got a
If you ever
planet like
tried-
an orange and peeled it from the North Pole, it would do exactly what you've just said on a flat
listen,
scale.
don't talk shit.
It could.
Do
Right,
this.
this is
Get
the
a
thing.
compass and try and hold it upright like that, like a fucking phone.
Hey,
See if it works.
this is the thing though, yeah. Where the good one is now saying, "Oh, well, with the orange, it does the same thing." This is where it all starts because without being derogatory to anybody, mate, when I didn't. No one came and told me this. Like I said, I grew up in the dark. I've always been since I was brought
No
up.
one
that
told
way.
me either. Do you know how I got into
but
it? Because I was on the moon landings, and then
Yeah.
and then I realized I watched a video where they faked the picture of the Earth through a window, and they put a crescent on it to make it look like it was fucking in darkness. And I seen that video, and I was like, "Hang about, that picture's not real."
No,
then if that's
none
not
of them
real,
are real. None
then
of
we
them.
can't prove that we're round.
No,
You know, and that was a start for me.
Yeah, and I went down that route of thinking, "Have I lost it, mate?" And I even lost. I went through two relations split ups because of even talking about it. To be honest with you, and then
Two
eventually,
split-ups.
you what? Yeah, man.
Two
When you know the truth,
This needs to go on Trish.
Well,
This needs to go on
when you
Trish
know-
of Goddard, man.
when you know the truth, brother. Yeah.
I'll be back. I'll be back. This is
When
fucking
you start realizing it, mate, you can't. There's no way you can fucking. And the thing is, what you've just said then, right, is fucking is bang on point because your head is now thinking about it. You're not just taking the piss. You're not shouting back. You're thinking about it. So when you start thinking about it, then you'll keep. The problem is now because it is true. Anything you really try and gather any information from, like anything on the internet, will be tish. It will be fucking take the piss, fucking hell shit, just to ruin it.
Mate, you're saying it's true, but I don't think it is.
No, I never thought it was, mate. And do you know what? I can't prove it is now, but I can prove it's not.
No, but
I can prove it's not.
like,
I can definitely no. The thing, I promise you, mate. I can prove it's not, but I can't prove it is.
Matty, Matty, fucking breathe, right? If you're having relationship problems because you think it's fucking flat and somebody else thinks it's round, that's not worth breaking up with a fucking woman for because she don't agree with you. I fucking support
you
Liverpool.
worded that
My
wrong,
wife
bro.
doesn't.
I would have
Stop
never.
talking,
I'd never.
Matt.
Glass.
Right? But my wife doesn't support Liverpool. She thinks the dog shit. But we're not going to argue to the point where I fall out with her because she's fucking wrong. But
Is she?
yeah, but it can't all. Are you LFC? What's that? Is that
Liverpool
Luton?
Football Club, you bonkers nutter.
But everybody thinks something different. But you can't get upset because people don't agree
mate,
with.
I don't get upset about it. It's not like I'm like that. Right, we can't really. What I'm saying is that it gets to a point when you're awakening to anything. Like, I don't know what channel I've even joined. To be honest with you, I don't give a fuck. But
No,
I
but
just
you
heard
don't know.
I just heard the conversation and was like, right, bang, I'm jumping in on that. What I'm saying to you is it's nothing.
You don't
Listen.
You don't know you're right.
Look, without being rude, mate, in any shape, but without being rude in any shape or form, you're on YouTube wearing a mask, yeah.
I'm God.
Right, yeah, with that name. So,
But he
if you were dating a
the
bird
earth.
and she said, "What are you doing tonight?" and you said, "I'm wearing a mask and I'm pretending to be God, the good one," or that's who I am, and she was like, "That's a bit too much for me." Would you go, "Right, I'll just pack it all in then"? Would you stop becoming being yourself?
Broken glass.
If we were going to break us up, I probably would stop doing it. But
you wouldn't be you then, would you?
To be honest, since I've been 16, I've done a lot of fucking stupid things. She's just got used to it.
So you've been with the same woman for a long time then.
This has been a highly informative evening.
I've learnt a lot.
Yes.
I mean, I will wake up in the morning and my whole outlook on life will be like, feel a bit hungover, probably just carry on exactly the same.
I will remind our military now on to not adjust their artillery for the Earth's rotation.
Well, they don't.
Yeah, but
we can't waste any more rounds.
They don't, though, bruv. That's the whole point, mate.
Okay.
Are you ex-military?
See?
What's that?
Are you ex-military or are you currently serving in the military?
Neither.
Oh, right. Okay.
Not me.
Right, so they don't. You do realise the speed a jet plane flies at, if it was curved, it would have to constantly be going down to stop going flying out into space.
Listen, Matty, let me tell you something. Let me tell everybody something.
5,000 miles an hour.
Let me tell everybody something for a second. It doesn't matter what you believe, yeah? Because some people believe that eating cornflakes is going to make you fat, and some people believe celery, and whoever believes what they believe, they try and put their belief on other people. Doesn't matter what it is. Any belief that you've got, you will try in a way of putting on other people. But the reality of the situation is, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, it doesn't. If there are people lying to us, and the world is flat, you're only here for a little tiny time, right? And you ain't going to make no fucking difference. You ain't. So, live your life, be happy, and fucking try and make people smile. That's it.
I think Easy Days is right, Rick, because if it is flat, and I find out that I'm wrong and it's flat, as long as there's never
this is what I'm saying. I can't find out that it is, but I can find out it's not. That's the thing, Hayes. Did you find out the same thing, brother?
Yeah. Listen, Matthew, I know exactly what you're saying, but the truth of the matter is, it doesn't matter, mate. You can spend all your time researching. You're wasting too much time.
No, I agree with you all as well. It doesn't matter, but I just heard a heated debate and thought I'd jump in and throw in with the shits and giggles.
Which is great.
I'm from a different channel anyway, and I didn't want to jump on this guy's.
Listen, you're welcome.
All I was saying was, we're just like we're not hunting for numbers, but if you fancy like some literally light-hearted shit, like talking to the point where sometimes you will probably have to run to the toilet because it is that funny, and debates.
Listen,
and
do you know
whatnot.
who I am? I'm a fucking professional at that.
Yeah, exactly, mate. I seen you. I was watching you for about 5 minutes and thought I'm jumping on, but any lot are welcome on any of it, and let's sort of jump over to this one if we're welcome as well, because we're trying to build like channels together, because basically all of our different opinions, they all matter, like you said, and the bigger our channels grow, then hopefully the stronger enforce that people feel like, and also like I've just done, we give ourselves the opportunity to flip from one to the other. So you
Listen,
can,
I'm not about spreading any word.
No, mate, we don't spread word like that, mate. We've got Discords, we've got Hangouts, we've got everyone uses each other's numbers to a degree in the tight groups. People are building little communities. The women do all their chats about the cooking.
Listen, I respect that you're plugging your shit and you're working it, and I respect that, you know. But yeah, I've been doing my shit on YouTube for years.
I'm not plugging nothing, brother. All I'm saying is
hang about. What do you mean you're not fucking plugging nothing? Do you know what plugging means?
Have I dropped any names and the links of the channel?
No, but yeah, you know you're getting there though. That's the next stage.
No, I'm not.
Well, how the fuck are we supposed to meet you?
If you want to know, I'll drop it in the private chat because I'm on the thing. Well, so
there you go, then. There you go. That's what you're doing. You're plugging it. Fucking tell me you're not plugging it. Come on.
Come on.
Okay. So if that's what you're saying, you're full of shit, and I ain't coming with you.
Well, then don't come with me, then, Hazy Days. You're exactly the type of person we want.
Yeah, I know. You know.
What do you do anyway? Where are you boys from?
I'm from Cardiff, and I'm a songwriter. I write songs. That's what brought me to YouTube first. But then I started doing other shit, like being superstar. You know?
Shut up. Do you just write them? Do you write lyrics or do you sing as well? Like, do you actually sing them yourself?
Well, I try and sing. Yeah, I try and sing. I've got an album. It's called fucking Me, My Soul, and Six Strings.
Oh, he's plugging now.
It's pretty good as well. Mate, if you want to get that album, right, if you don't open it, about 6 months down the line, AC Days will ring you up and tell you, have you opened it yet? And I go, yeah. And then he'll say, no, you haven't, because I fucking signed it and you didn't send me a message.
No, this is what he said. He said, you never signed mine. I said, I fucking did. He said, no, you never. I said, have you played it yet? He's like, yeah. I said, take it out the fucking case. He's like, look, there it is. That's it. I made all these myself, and then everything myself. I've sold this. Listen, I've sold this all around the world. Australia. Yeah, there's people in Australia, America, all around the world with my tattoo.
Whoa.
They got that tattooed.
Whoa.
Let's just stop.
Listen, one sec. Hazy Days. I drink a beer called Hazy Days.
Whoa, Matt.
Yeah, from the London Brew Factory.
Well, Easy.
Yes, mate,
Quiet down. Not around the world. Across the fucking world. Not around it.
No, around the world.
Yeah,
listen, the pizza is round.
There we go.
The pizza is round. It's around the world.
Oh, well, you know.
Fuck, I can't open this. Oh, lid's already off. That's why.
Hey, what type of music is it anyway, bro? Because I like all
listen, I'm a fucking genius. I'm a lyrical genius. Let me give you a little fucking demonstration. It sounds shit through this shit, but I need a capo.
I'm getting a cameo from a fucking superstar. This is wicked.
I can't find my capo, so I'm gonna have to try and sing it in a lower key.
Capo.
Take your time, mate. Honest to God, take your time. If you want to find the capo, find it. If it's gonna help, because I'm really.
Listen, don't tell me what to do. I'm the fucking superstar. Fuck. Can you listen to this shit? I'm only joking. I'm gonna have to play. I've lost my capo.
Fucking capo.
Low life triers, pistol whip criers, walk the street with a rock bottom liars. World has pain and less entertaining. So here's some money, go smash your brain in. Oh, I can't. I need a capo. You know when you try and sing in a different key, does it put you off the lyrics?
Mate, I can't do it, but just what I heard sounded wicked, man. To be honest with you, that sounded wicked. But if that's why I said don't rush it. If you need to, I wasn't being condescending, man. I meant it. Like I want to hear it when you feel comfortable to do it. It's be wicked.
I just can't find my cable. It's probably fucking right in front of me somewhere.
I want to go home.
Low life trials, pistol whip. Oh, there it is. I found it. Listen, you at home.
Baked potato.
Low life trials, pistol whip criers. Walk the street with the rock bottom liars. World has pain and less entertaining. To hear some money go smash your brain in. Selling cheap just to keep on rolling. Rain come heavy, got a shoe with a hole in. Can't relax cause your bones are cold. But the funny thing is they never wanted the gold. You just down on luck, made a few shit choices. And in your head there were too many voices. Turn the page, there's a brand new sheet. Think it's time you come and try and dry those feet. It's the same old story, it's starting to bore me. But there's a reason why they wanted the glory. The future is a vision that you had in the past. Tomorrow never happens, so just sit back and laugh with those low-life triers, pistol whip criers. Walk the street with the rock bottom liars. World has pain and less entertaining. To hear some money go smash your brain in. You need food cause your belly is hollow. They want the truth but it's hard to swallow. Walk through life, now you're trying your best. But they'll never see what's piled up on your chest. You're just a lonely soldier trying to grow older. Feels like the whole world's on your shoulder. Dreams are real but these feelings are... Oh, fuck. You know exactly how you feel with those low-life triers, pistol whip criers. Walk the street with the rock bottom liars. World has pain and less entertaining. Get some money, go smash your brain in. So, it was a little ropey, to be honest, but
that's it, man. That's cool. That was cool, brother. I'll definitely have a signed copy of your album.
That song's not on that album. That song's on my second album, which is I haven't recorded yet.
That's good.
I'm waiting for the big money, you know? I want the big money.
That's cool, man. That was really cool. Really cool.
You put price up on the second album?
Yeah, it's gonna be $9.99. $9.99 and a half. No, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try and fucking lessen the production because to make this on your own, like I've done all this on my own. Like that's not easy to do on your own.
Hey, what I'm gonna do, yeah.
What?
I'll tell you what I do, just to prove to you, I'm not I'm not what you thought I was a minute ago. I'm gonna plug your album, mate.
Listen, I haven't thought you were anything any minute ago.
Matt, you could come in here anytime you want, right? Because we come in here and everybody just stop talking while I'm talking, and everybody just takes piss out of everybody, and until everybody goes, right, see you later, I'm off now, and then everybody goes, and that's it. So you're welcome to come every time.
Yeah. We do the same, but we've all become really tight over the last fucking year and a bit, right? And we've had a lot of people come to us from separate groups and that. I'm not saying merge groups or anything like that. I don't even know you guys that well. I'm just saying literally I was just a bit bored and I just flipped through and seen this one. Just randomly it just come up and I just went on it and I seen Hazy. I didn't know whether Hazy knew you or not. And I seen him trying to battle his corner on that side, and I was like, "Fuck it, do you know what? I'll just go straight on and defend him."
Fair dues, he came and help me. Look at that. Listen, I can hold my own.
That was all it was, mate. There's no malice in it at all. Like there was no alter ego. I wasn't out to plug the group. I don't give a fuck. It's not my channel anyway. Well, we've got loads of. To be honest with you, it's not one channel. We've got about 15 different channels. Well, I say we've got them. That's still the wrong way to word it. There's about 15 different channels that were spurred from us because all we do is say to everybody on there, go and do your own one, because we just want as many as we can get. That's all we want. Like spread.
How many subscribers have you got?
On which ones? That's what I'm saying. Like
the most.
I don't know, probably about 60, 70, 80 on some of them, and then you merge them together. It's not a big thing, man. And we're like communities. That's what I'm saying. We all actually know each other. It's not people we don't know. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, well, it's just getting out there, isn't it? You know.
Check it out. Sometimes we do like sometimes. One of the geezers the other day was on camera live and fucking went and had some interaction with the old Bill. That was a good laugh and that. Fucking.
You had some interaction with the old Bill. See, that ain't fucking progress. You're achieving nothing.
No, mate, it wasn't on purpose, mate. He's
I know, but listen,
he plays a Bulgarian pseudo character from Serbia with a bright blonde wig, and he was that drunk. He went down to the shop, and he forgot he had the wig on, and as he went to walk into the shop, the police pulled up right next to him. You couldn't have wrote it, and he had the bright blonde wig on. And he starts scoring, and he's half-caste Asian, pretending to be Bulgarian with a bright blonde wig on. And they were like, "Mate, you're drunk. Go home." And he was like, "How you know I'm drunk?" Like trying to do all this stuff, and it was like, "Mate, I've never seen this on a live stream before. This is fucking epic." Like it wasn't.
Oh, listen, you haven't seen any of my live streams. I make motherfuckers shave their eyebrows off.
Oh well, that's a bit bad, isn't it?
Yeah, listen, I done live streams for fucking 2.5 years, every single Sunday without fail. Didn't miss it, didn't miss a beat. God the Good One tried to compete with me every Sunday, going live the same time as me. I burnt him out. He couldn't cope. I burnt him out. He didn't have the willpower.
So that Sunday night slot, well, like that was the prime time.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. What you've seen my show doing fucking well and thought, that's the right time. I'm going to do it. Fuck him. That's what I'm doing.
Hazy, how long do you tend to go on for?
What's that?
How long do these ones tend to go on for with you lot? Like,
oh, some of mine, I would be swinging from the rafters. One, on my birthday, I fucking drank a whole bottle of Southern Comfort from the bottle.
Oh, you fucking legend. That's like ours. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. So some of them would go on for like fucking 7 hours. But generally, it's a 2 hour. I done a 2 hour show. That's why you'd have 2 hours from me and a couple of mates, and it'd be funny. I'd have people fucking deep throating sausages and all sorts of shit.
Ours is good. Ours normally lasts for 9 hours.
Yeah.
9?
We'll see my mate Jimmy.
9 hours.
He did. Listen, there's this one kid, Mark Corn, and I convinced him to do a 1 week fucking live stream. He kept talking about it. Listen, he kept talking about it, and then he used to do 24-hour live streams all the time. And this one day he done a 24-hour live stream, and he was still talking about it. And I said, listen, you're a day into the fucking week. You do know that. Don't fucking hang up now. Stay on for a week. And it was a world record. It was. That's what it was. A world record. And he fucking done it because the world record was like 6 days or something.
I've seen the 79 hours. Yeah.
Listen, he was sleeping on live stream and everything. That's how I first fucking seen him. Fucking little weirdo. But
it would devastate with Matt Corn because after 2 hours it won't upload and then you don't get any viewing time.
Yeah, it wouldn't upload. So he done a week of fucking being live on YouTube, a whole week, sleeping and everything. And then when he fucking pressed stop and then it's supposed to upload, the computer YouTube said, "Fuck off, I'm too busy for that shit," you know, and just dumped it somewhere. And he's just fucking got no proof. He got no proof that he done it. But I think he's a slimy little scumbag because he got a fucking strike on my channel. But I'll vouch for him that he done it. You know.
What did he get a strike on your channel for?
He's a fucking idiot because there was some YouTube drama that me and Dizzy put right, and because they were drama queens, started being all funny. And I don't deal with that shit. It's ta-da. You know what I mean? I don't want no drama. Fuck, just go away. And I had a video of him. He sent me a video of him in a fucking mankini, and he's fat, wasn't he? He's in a mankini, and it was like a fucking. He sent me like a half-a-second clip. I swear to God, it was like a half-a-second clip of him going like this. It was literally like, or maybe a second of him going like this in a mankini. And I fucking put it into my editing suite, and I fucking looped it 30 times until I had 30 seconds of him going like this. In a fucking mankini, standing in his bedroom, and I uploaded it onto my channel, and I showed him. I was like, look what I done with your fucking clip, and I think he wanted to say, "What the fuck you doing? Take that off." but he just didn't have the fucking balls, which is not my fault. You know what I mean? And then when he went all funny and was bullying people, and me and Dizzy put a stop to it, he put in a copyright fucking complaint on the thing. I had a strike on my channel, the only strike I've ever had, because of that fucking scumbag. But there you go. Karma is a fucking circular motion.
Oh, doggy's drinking.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, it's all bullshit, isn't it?
Right. It's after 12 o'clock and I'm going to bed.
It's after 12 o'clock?
And I'm going to go wake Mary up and give her a little bit of a shake and say,
oh, she's going to tell you to fuck off.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
If anybody, it sounds like I'm plugging it. You can take it anyway, but anybody
listen,
wants
I'm going to come and see what you're. Listen, I'm going to come and
see
see what you're all up. Listen to me, fucking Linda. Listen, Linda.
All right, Barbara, calm down.
Listen, I'm going to come across. Where can I catch you? Send me a link.
Oh, you know what?
You should
I
type.
can't send you a link.
Mate,
because I don't know how to. That's how little I plug it. I'm genuinely being honest, mate. But if you want to follow me, the best way to find it, just type
listen,
in
we've got a private
chat.
There's a private chat on you. Put it in there.
I haven't got it, mate. I can't give you a link. All I can tell you.
Well, how am I supposed to follow you? What do you mean? Like hold your hand and fucking we're walking somewhere? Follow you where?
Hold your hand.
I don't understand how I'm supposed to follow
just go on the YouTube search thing, type in Sergey, and then go on channels. And it will come up as a
shut the fuck up. You can say, if you don't send me a link, I'm not coming.
And it will say he's live now. I can't. I don't know how to. I haven't got a clue. I've never sent anyone. I don't know how to, brother. I genuinely don't.
You don't know how to send a link.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not a plugger. I'm not a YouTuber like that, bro. I don't know none of that. I'm just a genuine person.
Fucking send us a link. I want to come and see what you're all about. So send me a link. I'll come. Otherwise, I mean, I'll go and do something else. You know?
Well, mate, I can't send you the link, but all I can tell you is search up Sergey. Search up Sergey, Sergi.
No.
And he's live now, and that's the channel that we're live on now.
Are you on there now, live?
Are you live on it now?
No, I'm on live now with you. But when
somebody
he's
find
on
it,
there
somebody
live,
find it and put a link in. Can somebody find it?
Yeah. Someone can find it and do the link thing for me. That's how thick I am, please.
I'll find it, Matty. I'll find it if you're.
Oh, no, legend.
Fucking useless cunt.
Listen, I'll give anyone a fucking chance, you know.
What am I typing
Get on,
in?
man. You'll love it. Hazel will fucking. I'll tell you what, mate. You meet the guy who is running Sergey. Sergi.
Sergi.
Yeah.
Right, and then go to channels and filter it by channels.
Yeah.
My ears hurt, and so does my brain after this.
There is a million of them. There's a million of them. Sergi's, there's loads of them.
Yeah, he's running live now.
All right, Sergi live.
Listen, do you know if you're going to plug your channel, you need to learn how to do links.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not plugging it, am I? That's what I'm saying. I came on it. I'm being genuine.
You are plugging it.
Proves I'm being genuine, doesn't it? If you thought I was trying to plug it,
it proves you're a bit of a fucking retard because you should have
a
link.
Doesn't. Fuck off, AZ, you fucking wreck.
Listen.
You don't want to hear me sing, brother.
What?
You don't want to hear me sing.
No, I know I don't. Fucking keep that to yourself. Fuck's sake.
There isn't any. I can't find one that's live now.
Yeah, it's running live now.
Yeah, I fucking know that, but I'm saying I can't find it.
Sergey.
Listen, do this. If you go onto my channel, type Hazy Days in, go on my channel, subscribe, and then you can write in the comments and we can sort it out there.
Okay, right. I found Easter Saturday chat with Sergi.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that it?
That's it. Yeah, that's the one.
Good job, my mate's got a little bit of fucking brain power.
Hey, it's a good job that the fucking Welsh got lucky at the rugby as well, isn't it, AZ?
Listen, I don't follow religion. You keep that shit to yourself.
Funny bastard.
You know? I'll just sit over here playing my guitar.
Hey?
Matt, are you on this channel now?
No, I'm on your
No,
channel.
he's not.
but
No, he's on your
he's-
channel, you fucking retard. Matty, look what I made. Look what I just made myself.
What? Seriously, you made that?
Yeah, seriously.
Fucking hell, man. Why don't you start selling them?
I taught myself.
Well,
Listen,
you must do.
I've been selling for 2 years. I've been selling them. I've been selling these, not these. The first one of these I built, but I've been selling cigar box guitars for like $1,000 a piece for the last fucking 2 years.
You legend.
Yeah, people love them.
But I'm a plasterer for a living, mate. I'm a plasterer for a living, as you can tell. Like I don't tend to wear the old '90s ripped jeans and the fucking shit on wear. I say I only just got
I
in.
thought you was related to like Brian Harvey or something.
I am.
And I could tell.
Nah.
Where are you? Where do you live?
Oh, I'm originally from London, but I'm down in Devon, mate, right on the coast.
Oh, Devon, nice.
Really
Did you hear
nice.
my Land's End story?
Pardon, bruv?
Did you hear when I was talking about my Land's End story?
No, I didn't. No, I came on in the middle of you.
I got rammed off the road in my car by armed police and pulled out my car when I was just hitting Somerset.
Yeah, that's about standard if you came from Wales.
Yeah, I was heading for Land's End.
Yeah, if you come from Wales and you were going straight down there, that's about standard probably if you were in any way, shape or form on their radar, mate.
Try and do something.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to instigate anything, but something needs to happen. We can change our own mindsets. Like
that's my channel. That's my channel. That's English Breakfast talking. That is his name's Simon.
I can't stand live streams where nobody got their camera on.
A lot of us do have it on most of the time, 90% of the time.
Do you got people on the internet hiding their fucking faces and then spouting shit?
No, we all know each other, brother. If you don't want it, look, mate, I'm not begging for a friend. I literally just come over here for the shits and giggles because it was busy on there, and I just fucking went downstairs. The phone turned off. I come upstairs, turned it on, and YouTube.
Is this the first time you've ever been on this channel?
Yeah, YouTube I just looked for YouTube and it just said that this channel was live. No, Vegan Realist had promoted this channel and I thought it was Vegan Realists. And I went on there to say, Jamie, you little sausage muncher, come on Sergey's, you little twat. Because fucking we always wind him up. But it took me on this one. Yeah, of course I do. He's part of our Discord.
Not you, the good one. The good fucker. Do you know who he's talking about?
Yeah, Vegan Realist. I know him. Yeah, he's a vegan with like a big beard, and I think he's called Jamie.
Jamie, yeah.
And his mum is on here as well.
Yeah, well, he's got to go to bed at 11, hasn't he? He's got to stop streaming at 11.
Oh, what is he, a kid?
No, he's a full-grown adult.
He's like,
and he got to stop at 11.
Year old.
Yeah, mate, it's well funny, man. It's well funny. So I went on there to say to him, because of the time, you little knobhead, what are you doing up late? Is your mum let you up for an Easter treat? And then it took me on this one. But what he's been doing is promoting other people's lives because he just does it to get subs. He's like a geek and that. He's a bit autistic, I think. I'm not too sure. But I don't dislike him at all. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so basically that's why I come on here thinking about it. I went on there to say, Jamie, you little twat, like you sausage muncher. And then when I come on, you was banging on about flat earth, and I still didn't realise it wasn't Jamie. So I came on to say, Jamie, why are you wearing a hood? And then before I realised I was on someone else's, so I thought, fuck, I'm backstage and I don't know what I'm doing. And I went off, and then I was like, fuck it, like call him out. Why didn't you let me on? She's like, we'll come back on then. So I thought, right, fuck it, and I'll come back on.
Right. Listen, I like your attitude. That's how it works, you know.
Yeah, that's how I work, mate. I'm on a live stream right now having a piss. There's my bathroom. Do you want to see my knob?
Listen. We've seen it all before. We've seen it all before.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
Well, mate, the people on my channel are about as real we should get. Like, so
there ain't nothing we ain't fucking seen on a live stream.
No.
Sure.
Right, Matt, I've put that link in there, so we're all going to go over to your mate's channel.
Yes, brother. Right, I'll let them know you're coming over now then.
See you there then.
Go on in your sausage wobbler.
You fucking sausage womblers. I'll see you there.
See you there. Bye, everybody. That has been
Listen,
fucking
peace
well
out.
interesting.
Listen, speak to you soon.